Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's Tech Weekly. In this episode, we're going to be talking the Apple event, we're going to be talking the PlayStation event, and we're going to be talking the LG V20. So let's get straight into it. So on Sunday, Sony announced that they're going to be crowdfunding an e-ink smartwatch, which isn't actually going to be that smart. So they tried to do this back in 2014, but it didn't really work out. But they're basically crowdfunding an e-ink smartwatch, which basically is just going to be showing the time pretty much, but it's going to be e-ink, so the screen's always going to be on. And you're going to be able to change the band because the band is also made of an e-ink display. So you're going to be able to change how it looks and stuff, but it doesn't do smartphone syncing or anything. And it was also said that Project Arvo, which I said was cancelled in last week's episode, is going to be licensed out to some people. So it's said to be licensed out to a company called Neckpack, who's going to be making modular phones, but is currently working on modular cases to go with those phones. Oxygen OS and Hydrogen OS, which were powering OnePlus phones, are now going to be merged into one operating system, which is going to be Oxygen OS, even though they should have taken the opportunity to call it WatchOS, but whatever. But basically they're doing this to speed up the whole software update process, to bring the two teams together so they can both work on just one singular OS instead of two of them, and just to kind of... because there's no use having two teams really. On Monday there wasn't any big news, but there was some news that came from Monday. So basically Pokemon Go is going to be trackable in Google Maps. So in the same way that you can track running or walking or something like that, you're going to be able to track Pokemon Going, I guess. And Warner Brothers also decided to flag their own website for piracy. They were basically trying to take down websites that are like hosting some of their movies and stuff, but they flagged their own website. But thankfully for them, at least, I guess, Google looked at it and they said why they're taking down their own website, and they didn't do that, so that happened. On Tuesday it was revealed that Intel are going to be purchasing Movidius, who make vision computer chips, which are basically the things in the Phantom 4 which make it not bang into obstacles and stuff like that. Basically they're buying it because they want to put it in some of their own robots and stuff like that they're going to be making in the future. Facebook is getting a what friends are talking about section, which is basically like that kind of roundup thing that you get at the top of the Twitter timeline when you go into it. And Facebook's getting a similar thing, so it's going to show some recent posts by the people that Facebook thinks are most important to you, and it's going to have those at the top, just a quick little roundup, kind of like what Twitter does. This is currently in testing, but only with a very, very limited number of people, but it should be rolling out to people soon. John McAfee tried to take Intel to court over them trying to not let him use his name, basically, for a new business endeavor. So basically, John McAfee wants to rebrand one of the companies that he's got called MGT Capital Investments as McAfee, it seems. Basically, he wants to use the name, but Intel isn't letting him because they got the license for McAfee antivirus, which is the famous antivirus, basically. But they renamed it to Intel Security, so they should let him use it now. There's a lot to read about all of this, so I'll leave a link about it down in the description. Google has added a 26 terabyte per second cable between Japan and Taiwan to link their existing cable, which is like 60 terabytes per second, which is linked from the US to Japan to Taiwan, where they've got a big data center there, basically. So it's going to bring quicker speeds to them. It's going to make Google search quicker for them, just all the Google services, basically. The LG V20 was also announced on Tuesday, and it's going to bring with it a Quad HD screen at 5.7 inches. It's going to be the first phone to come out with Android Nougat. It's going to be coming out to Korea first this month, and it's going to be rolling out to other countries soon. On Wednesday, it was basically the day for events. The Apple event happened, which I made a dedicated video for, which I'm going to have down in the description and in the card up there. And it was also the PlayStation event, where I didn't do a video for this, but basically they announced a PlayStation 4 Slim, which is pretty much the current PlayStation, but just in a slimmer body. And it also has a 500GB hard drive and better power efficiency, and it's going to be $300. And then there was the PlayStation Pro, which we were calling the PlayStation Neo in the past. And basically it has a faster overclocked processor, it has a better graphics card, and it supports 4K for some things. So you're not going to be able to throw in a 4K Blu-ray disc into this PlayStation, but you're going to be able to do some 4K games, probably in 30 frames per second. And the better graphics will probably let you do games at 1080p in 60 frames per second. But you're going to be able to stream Netflix and stuff like that in 4K and do stuff like that, basically. Android Pay is going to be coming to the web too through Chrome, so basically it's just going to save you time. You're going to be able to do it in a similar way to how you do Apple Pay, I think, but without the whole authenticating on your phone thing. And yeah, it's just going to save you having to put in your payment details and stuff. On Thursday we heard that Chrome's going to be marking some HTTP websites as insecure. Basically, if they transmit bank details or passwords over, then as of January of 2017, they're going to start marking them as insecure as a way to kind of push them to start using HTTPS. Twitter also improved their direct messages to make them pretty much like messenger messages. So now you're going to be able to see when someone reads your messages, you're going to be able to see when they're typing, and you're going to be able to see a preview of links that are put in the Twitter chat, basically. On Friday, WhatsApp took a piece from Snapchat, and now they're allowing you to doodle on top of your drawings, and they're allowing you to put stickers on top of your drawings. It looks pretty much the same as how it is in Snapchat, basically. On Friday, people were allowed to start pre-ordering iPhones, and they pre-ordered loads of iPhones. So basically, they pre-ordered more than Apple had in stock. So it was pretty much chaos. Lots of people were just seeing phones being out of stock, basically. And the people in the iPhone upgrade program were saying that they couldn't even get a phone, even though they're entitled to one. So that kind of happened on Friday. It was just sold out everywhere, pretty much. And finally, on Saturday, Microsoft finally opened up the Microsoft Rewards site, which, if you didn't watch my video, I think 2 episodes ago, it's basically where you're going to be able to gain rewards by using Edge and like buying things from the physical and digital Microsoft stores. You're going to be able to get points which are going to be able to go towards basically rewards. And yeah, it's moving over from Bing Rewards, which was the same sort of thing, but it was when you used Bing. And this is for US people only, though. It's not global. But anyway, that's it for this episode. If you liked it, be sure to give it a like. Be sure to check out the links mentioned in this video down below. And if there's one that I missed, be sure to tell me. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.